Everyone's talking about the race to hire data scientists and AI engineers. It's a frenzy. Job boards are flooded, salaries are soaring, and universities can't crank out graduates fast enough. But behind the scenes, a different kind of hiring boom is happening, and it's almost completely hidden from the public. What if I told you there's a set of high paying AI jobs that are almost never posted on LinkedIn? It's like knowing about a secret menu at your favorite restaurant. These amazing items are available, but only to those who know how to ask for them. These are roles that our companies are desperate to fill, but they can't find the right people through old school recruiting. They're looking for a new kind of expert, the AI strategists. In this video, I'm going to show you what this hidden job market looks like, what these roles are, why they're in such a high demand, and how you can become one of the few people who can actually fill them. Now, you've probably seen this happen. A company gets hyped about AI, they hire a team of brilliant data scientists, buy some expensive software, and launch a pilot project. And then nothing. The project never scales, it never delivers real business value, it just becomes a cool science experiment stuck in a lab. Now, why does this happen so often? Because there is a massive gap between the technical teams building the AI and the business leaders who need to use it. It's like trying to build a skyscraper where the architects on the top floor only speak English and the construction crew on the ground floor only speak Spanish, with no translator in between. The plans look great, but nothing gets built correctly. A recent McKinsey Global survey showed that while AI adoption is surging, with 72% of companies now using it in some capacity, many still struggle to capture value at scale because of this exact disconnect. The core problem is that companies have plenty of people who can code, but almost nobody who can connect that code to strategy, operations, and revenue. And this is where the AI strategist comes in. These aren't jobs for pure coders, they're for translators, for visionaries, for business leaders who are tech savvy enough to understand what AI can do and business focused enough to know what it should do. The companies aren't posting these jobs publicly because standard recruiters often find difficult to write the job code. The skill set is so rare that they have to hunt for these people through quite private networks. This has created a hidden job market for those who know that it exists. Today, we are revealing the three most critical and in demand versions of the AI strategist that companies are scrambling to find right now. First up is the most crucial of all, the AI Business Strategist. Inside companies, you might hear them called the AI Operating Model Designer. Their mission is simple but huge: to redesign how business fundamentally operates with AI at its core. Think of the company as a giant cargo ship. The AI business strategist isn't just focused on building a slightly faster engine. They're redesigning the ship's entire navigation system, the cargo holds, the loading cranes, so that the whole vessel operates more intelligently. This isn't about small, one off projects. It's about building the entire business process. Day to day, they're part translators and part architect. They are the ultimate diplomat who are fluent in the language of quarterly earnings call and the language of Python libraries. They might spend their mornings with the VP of logistics and finance, mapping out ancient workflows, finding the biggest bottleneck, talking about inventory turnovers and shipping costs. Then in the afternoon, they'll meet with the data science teams and translate those business problems into clear technical requirements. They will say, we need a system that sees weather and traffic in real time and automatically tells our trucks where to go to make the most money. That skill makes them a unicorn because they get business and they get tech. They don't have to code in Python, but they have to know what an API is and the difference between a predictive model and a generative one. They're the conductors making sure the whole orchestra plays in tune. This is why they're so hard to find. Most business consultants don't get technology, and most technologists don't get business operations. This creates a silent, urgent demand for these hybrid professionals because they're the ones who prevent expensive AI pilots from failing. Their value is immense, and their salaries show it. These roles often start around $139,000 and can easily clear $200,000 for senior positions. They are the difference between AI being a cost center and a profit center. If the AI business strategist is the architect who designed the blueprint, the AI transformation integrator is the master builder who makes sure that the blueprint becomes a reality. This role is exploding as companies move from small experiments to huge enterprise wide transformations. Their mission is to bridge the gap between a grand strategy and a messy on the ground execution. And let's be honest, large scale transformations and large scale changes are incredibly difficult. There is an old saying that 80% of the projects fail. Now, this may be outdated, but a newer Gartner report suggests that even today, a significant number of AI projects, at least 30%, are abandoned after the pilot stage due to issues with costs, data, or unclear business value. The AI transformation integrator lives right at this chaotic intersection. Their day is a masterclass in juggling. It's like being an air traffic controller at a busy airport, guiding planes from legal, marketing, and IT to all of them, making sure they land safely and work together on the same runway. On Monday, they're with the legal team, making sure a new AI customer service bot follows the privacy rule. Then on Tuesday, they're training the sales team on a new AI tool. By Friday, they're in the IT department troubleshooting why a new model can't pull the data from the company's old database. They are the ultimate cross functional leaders speaking the language of marketing, finance, IT, and data science. The job postings often disguise them as AI implementation lead and always ask for experience in change management and stakeholder engagement. The amazing skill they have is that they understand super complex tech and deep human empathy. They can map out complex data flows, but also understand people and why they might be scared that AI will take their jobs. They build the connective tissue that holds the entire company together during this massive change. Now, companies are paying a premium for these skills because a failed transformation can cost millions. As a result, salaries for AI transformation integrators and similar roles like AI lead can often start around $139,000, with senior roles pushing much higher. They are the people who are the insurance policy against any failure. The third job is one of the most important and fastest growing, the responsible AI strategist, sometimes called an AI ethics and governance specialist. As AI gets more powerful, the risk of it going wrong, like showing bias, making unfair decisions, or violating privacy, are becoming a C suite emergency. Their mission is to be the moral police of the company's AI program. Now, imagine you're building a Formula One race car. The engineers are focused on making it as fast as possible. But the responsible AI strategist is the one who is designing the powerful brakes, the reinforced chassis, and the safety features. They aren't trying to slow the car down. They're making it safe enough to win the race without a car crash. They're putting the brakes so that you can drive even faster, knowing that when the time comes, you can step on the brakes. They're building a strategic guardrail that makes AI trustworthy. This isn't just about feeling good, it's about managing massive financial and brand risk. A day in the life of a responsible AI strategist is spent asking the hard questions. Before a bank deploys an AI model for loans, they step in and ask, hey, did we check if this thing is biased against anyone? Is it transparent enough for regulators? What happens if the AI ruins someone's life by mistake? They create the ethical frameworks that every AI project in the company has to follow, working with the developers to implement fairness toolkits and with legal teams to navigate the tangled web of AI regulators. The unicorn skill set that they have is a unique mix of technical literacy, legal knowledge, and an ethical foundation. They don't have to be the lawyers or the philosophers, but they need to understand fairness, accountability, and transparency, and how to apply those principles to software. The demand for these roles is surging, and the industry analysis point to an acute talent gap in this area, making it one of the hardest to fill roles in the entire AI landscape. This severe talent shortage means salaries are rising fast. While a more general AI consultant might earn around $86,000, specialized in house roles for senior strategists can command salaries well over $170,000, with some leadership positions reaching as high as $200,000 or more. Companies in finance, healthcare, and government see this role as non negotiable, and it's essential for protecting them from major damage. These three roles, the business strategist, the transformation integrator, and the responsible AI strategist, are just the beginning. They represent a fundamental shift. As AI becomes less about the tech and more about business transformation, the people who can bridge that gap are becoming the most valuable players in the game. Okay, so you're excited, you see the opportunity, but you're not a coder. Your background is in business, marketing, or operations. How do you build a bridge to become one of these highly sought after AI strategists? See, the great news is you don't need a 4 year degree for this. The key is to aim for AI fluency, not programming mastery. And here's a practical step by step framework to build that tech savviness that the companies are desperate for. So, the first step is to learn the concepts or ideas, not the code. You need to learn the language to have smart conversations with the tech team. Start with high level courses that teach the fundamentals. Your goal is to confidently answer questions like: what is a large language model? What is the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning? You're not building the engine, you're learning to tell the mechanic what to do. Step two is to become a master translator. Your business knowledge is your biggest weapon. Practice applying AI ideas to your own field. Pick a process from your job right now. Write a one-page document on how you would make it 10x better with AI. What data do you need for that? What kind of AI would you use for that? How would you know if it worked? This is how you start thinking like a strategist. Third is to get your hands dirty with low code and no code tools. Using these platforms is like learning to bake with a high quality cake mix. You don't have to be a master chef who mills their own flour, but you learn the steps: mixing, baking, decorating, and then you end up with a delicious cake that proves you understand the process. Sign up for the free trials. Use them to build a simple chatbot or analyze a public data set. This hands on experience is gold because it proves that you can do it. And finally, step four is to get amazing at the human skills that AI can't do. Reports constantly show that communication, leadership, and collaboration are the three top skills for AI related roles. These are the skills that make a strategist a legend. Practice explaining huge tech ideas in simple words. Volunteer to lead a small project at work. Your ability to get people on board and communicate a vision is what will separate you from every other tech person out there. So, by following these four steps, you can build your bridge from a traditional business role into the world of AI strategy and position yourself for the hidden jobs everyone else is missing in the market. The story that the future of AI belongs only to engineers is incomplete. While technical skills are essential to build AI, strategic skills are what's needed to create value from it. PwC's 2025 AI Jobs Barometer report, which is an excellent authority on AI, found that workers with specialized AI skills now command an average wage premium of 56% compared to the peers in the same job without those skills, which is more than double of what it was just 1 year ago. The AI business strategist, the transformation integrator, and the responsible AI strategist are the forefront of this new hidden job market. They're the ones actually making AI in the real world, not just in the lab. They're proving that the most powerful skill in the age of AI isn't just knowing how to code, but knowing what to build, why to build, and how to do it responsibly. The future of high value work isn't about becoming a robot, it's about becoming the person who strategically guides those robots. I hope you found this breakdown useful. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.